Is the Toyota Corolla Hatchback an appliance made for mundane daily driving? Or a driving experience unparalleled by anything else in today's market? Let me explain.
My name is Jacob Schultz. This is my 2022 Toyota Corolla Hatchback SE with a 6-speed manual. I'm here to answer a question that I had a lot of difficulty finding when I was looking into this car. I'm not going to tell you about specs and features, you can look that shit up yourself. Is this car for the enthusiast? I understand when it comes to cars, the term enthusiast is extremely nuanced, and I genuinely believe that anyone that's passionate can make any car special. Is the Toyota Corolla Hatchback a car that can put a smile on the face of someone who loves to drive? Someone that drives to work on the highway but takes the back roads on the way home to let off some steam, and someone who believes that your daily driver doesn't have to be boring.
Before this car, I had a Tahoe and a Jetta wagon, and to be honest with you, I don't miss the space. Yeah, this is a smaller car, but it has a good amount of usable space. Get a roof rack, throw a cargo box on top, and go camping for a week.
So this car may take a little getting used to if you're coming from something bigger, but it's nothing a little spatial awareness and creativity can't fix. Maybe a roof box. So yes, it is practical, but that's not why we're here. First things first, this transmission is excellent. It feels so satisfying to shift. This is one of the nicest shifters of any car I've driven. It's not too light, it's not too heavy, it's notchy, so you know when you're in gear, but not too much where it's clunky. The gearing's short enough to take full advantage of the 160 horsepower. Don't get me wrong though, you're not winning any roll races on the highway, but is this fun on the back roads.
This car is not fast. It's not super powerful, but I think it's got the perfect amount of power for the chassis. It gives me that Miata smile. I think most of you know what I mean. Previously, I asked myself, is this car for someone who loves to drive? Absolutely.
This car just feels so balanced to me. Everything's in the right spot. This car wants to be driven and wants to be pushed. You can tell when a car is happy, and it loves this. The only negatives that I've felt so far are the tires. The SE model comes with a 16-inch wheel with a big sidewall tire that feels a little floppy. Also, I think a brake upgrade will be happening in the future. I don't mean Brembos or big brakes, at the very least some pads. The stock suspension is handling these bumpy back roads very well. Even turning in pretty hard, it stays surprisingly flat. If you're looking to stay with the stock suspension, I think it's a great compromise of turning and daily driving. I'm very excited to feel this car with coilovers, but even in stock form, I'm very impressed with the suspension. I love the fact that you can use all the power in this car all the time if you want. You can mat it everywhere and, for the most part, not break any laws. I think everyone should experience this type of driving. That's why people love Miatas so much. The difference here is you can carry all your stuff around and throw your kids around in the back of this thing, all while using Apple CarPlay to listen to a podcast about penguins or some shit. If you're looking for a car that's going to roll your eyes in the back of your head when you launch, this is never going to be that car. If your only goal is reliability, space, and fuel economy, there's a lot of better options out there. But if you're like me, and driving to you isn't just transportation, it's a way to express yourself and be who you are, this car can be that for you. I feel a connection with this car, like I do with my Skyline. In a world of appliances and cars that drive themselves, this one is special.
So my original question, is this a car for the enthusiast? Yeah. This car checks a lot of boxes for a lot of people and truly is something special. It is an outstanding foundation for modification, and I'm so excited to see where it can go with some nice parts. I think the best part about enthusiast cars is the ability to make them your own. I don't just mean cosmetically. how they drive, how they make you feel. That's what provides these machines with a personality and what gives you such a strong connection with an ensemble of nuts and bolts. If you're on the fence about buying one of these, go drive one. Just be prepared to fall in love with it like I did. Thank you for watching.